Here it is, baby. Who's hot? Good song. Starting to come into.
Wow.
Hoping to get a little bit more of that during the whole section 3 thing. Just kick it off here.
Just kick it. Just let it go, man.
Make video 3 like
let
the
it go.
most
Stop
popular
playing
here.
up buzz. Fucking go for it.
Post it up on YouTube.
All right.
Here we go, baby.
Who's hot?
Who's hot?
Last week was our first week ever with the Who's Hot segment.
It was awesome.
You know,
Good time.
went well. You know, we talked about it earlier, and we're gonna make our picks for this week.
Yeah, who's hot?
Right off the cuff,
What do
too.
you think?
No,
QB.
we did no preparation.
No prep. No prep.
No
on
prep.
this
Well,
one.
I had Drew Brees last week.
Right.
So you go ahead. You pick your QB first.
I'm gonna go with Romo.
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Oh man. Tony Romo, huh?
I was gonna go with Garcia or Cobb, but
I'm gonna go a little sleeper here. Somebody who you wouldn't think of in the top 10,
who do you think?
who I think is really gonna have a breakout year, and I wish I would have drafted him in one of my leagues. I didn't draft him in any. I'm going with Joe Flacco. Flacco.
Wow.
He had a big week last week,
Yeah.
and I don't think it was a coincidence. I mean, even though Kansas City's defense isn't great, he had a huge game.
Right.
Huge game, breakout game for him, and I think the Ravens' offense is going to be pretty good this year. So I'm going Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco
Sleeper
it is.
there.
All right.
Running backs.
Running backs. Who gets to go first?
You do. I had Westbrook.
That's right. I had Forte. Oh man. Off the cuff running back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with. Boy, this is a tough pick this week.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna go off the cuff and say Sproles.
You're going to take Sproles.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with
I'm impressed with him.
I'm going to go with a more conventional pick,
All right.
and I'm going to keep it my theme. Last week, I had Breeze because he was playing the Lions.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the Vikings are playing the Lions this week,
Okay.
so I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson.
Peterson it is. Wow. And he had a good week last week.
Yes, and I think
Next
he's
week.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to go nuts. My
Tight end
wide receiver.
or wide receiver?
Wide receiver would be my pick because I took Eddie Royal and that didn't go so well.
Eddie
Your guy
Royal.
at least got a touchdown there.
Huge.
So, wide receiver, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Shoo.
Tough call.
Yeah. Randy Moss. Is that too much of a front runner?
No, I like it.
Randy
I like
Moss. I'll take Randy Moss.
And I'm gonna
They
take.
they started getting it going there in the second half. Late in
Yeah.
that game, Brady started getting the feel. I think Moss is gonna have a big game. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb again. I'm gonna say T.O.
Take T.O.
I'm gonna
He had a
take
slow
T.O.
week 1.
Yep, that's why I'm taking
Yep.
T.O. and
I like
week
that
2.
pick. I like that pick.
And
Tight end. I had Gonzalez.
Was that a
You
great
had
game?
Owen Daniels. So
Yeah.
go ahead. Who do you like?
Shoot. Well, when your own tight end gets 27 points in a game, you're
John
kinda-
Carlson.
Yeah,
Good job.
Yeah, I like him. So I'm gonna go with week 2 in a row. John Carlson.
You're going Carlson?
Carlson.
I'm going to go with a guy who had a not so great week 1.
Who's that?
Dallas Clark.
Alex Clark. Nice pick.
Dallas Clark, I think, is going to have a big week this week. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. So there's who's hot.
yeah, what a great song.
That was
Like,
a very-
right on cue.
Yeah.
And then he just wasn't quite sure when to turn it off.
Yeah,
as it
that's
turns
awesome.
out. Yeah.
We're gonna get it a complete.
Good though.
We're only in week 2. Here.
We're getting better.
Only in week 2.
Good
so
song. Good song.
trust
Stay
me.
with the positive.
Trust
First.
me, because it was the wrong way for the strength of schedule.
Right.
Could you imagine if Jimmer played Bubsy
Hard
or
tongue.
Hard-Tongue?
He would be 1-0.
He'd be 1-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Strength of schedule.
Strength of schedule. It all comes down to strength of schedule matchups.
Matchups.
Strength of schedule.
Who are you playing? What's your league like? Who's in your division?
Points against.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it all comes down to points
and
against.
it
and
sucks. It sucks for Jimmer because he ended up not
Those two
playing.
guys, he would have.
Had those 14 teams, he didn't get those 2 guys on his schedule for the first game.
That would have been 1-0.
Right. So
Strength of schedule. We'll
that
keep you
was-
posted on
yeah,
on
we'll keep- yeah, we'll be
a strength of schedule comment of the week, if you will. It's just going to be a
Absolutely.
real shorty, little psh, psh, and then we'll move on.
all right, here we go. Keeping it real, keeping it live. Great music coming here on section 3.
Another new segment.
Another new
Another new
segment.
quick segment we're going to do.
And this one is
This one we titled, Tim and I kind of put our noodles together on this one, and we came up with the boner bench move of the week.
Boner Bench Move of the Week.
It's the guy who just didn't start somebody and definitely should have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to
Boner
be honest
move.
with you, we came up with this and we had talked about this before this week even started.
Absolutely.
And I had said I was a little concerned after Thursday night because I benched Justin Gage and he had 20 fantasy points.
Yep, you almost had the boner.
I was worried. I was worried. I was like, man, the first week and I'm going to get the boner bench
That's
move of
right.
the week.
So luckily Sunday came,
Sunday came.
and it kind of did a 180
And contrary to what everybody told him to do,
Get ready.
including people that aren't even in the
Get ready
league,
for some music.
he asked everybody. And everybody said, you got to start the Eagles defense, Fuzz.
Absolutely.
And Fuzz went with, who'd you go with?
Buccaneers.
The
Yep.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, we gotta do your Buccaneers.
With their bucking hats.
Yeah, keep them underneath your bucking hat.
Your bucket hat. So he starts the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I think they got him negative points.
Absolutely.
-3. And the
What?
Eagles defense on his bench,
Yes.
I've never seen a defense this high. 35 points.
Woo!
35 points. Is that right? 35? 35 points from your defense.
That's like 15 points
On his
wrong.
bench. That would have given him the high points for the week. He scored 100 and some
Absolutely.
with that.
Yeah. He would have beat Runk.
So congratulations, Fuzz,
For
our
the-
music guy, for the boner bench move of the week.
That was the boner bench move.
Another weekly segment we're gonna do.
All right, we got another little shout out here for segment 3. We're gonna go with the Runk winning the $10. Great job to Runk on high points of the week. Kind of coincidental that the man who won the points last year ends up winning the first week $10. But I'm glad you won it because you probably had to use it in gas money because you're not sure if you should take 95 north or south when you're leaving Philly. Glad you got the $10, big guy.
Good win.
Yeah, we also got a nice little shout out here to the Tumaco Middle School football team.
2-0.
Yes, just beat Lehighton 22-6 or 2-0. Also a shout out to everybody who went down to the Phillies game Sunday night. Beat the Mets 1-0.
Pedro.
Great time. Pedro was throwing hard.
Throwing seeds.
Absolutely. And our final shout out, which is my cue to our music man over here. My final shout out goes to the boys in Georgia.
Yeah,
Yo,
Nick and Mitch.
Georgia.
Our furthest fans.
And you know exactly where we're at. We're in Gainesville.
We're in Gainesville.
We're Gainesville.
Is that Lake Lanier?
It's right by Lake Lanier.
Lake Lanier.
What we like to do down there, and this is a shout out to all those people who smoke their meat.
They smoke,
They
mate.
smoke the meat. It's good smoked meat. Hope you can send some up this way.
Yes, we'll try.
Shout out to the Sweet Tea, Firefly Vodka.
Yep,
Gotta love that.
that was good.
Mitch and Ansley and the boys and girls, everybody down there. Jake, how y'all doing? And that's pretty much a wrap up.
That's it.
That's all we do.
Week 2, there it is.
Here we come.
We'll see you in just a few days.
And enjoy your Sunday.
Good luck.
Fantasy Cast.